Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. And in today's video, we are going to be rebuilding the Atlanta Hawks, a team that is on the rise in the Eastern Conference with a superstar in Trae Young, only 21 years old, putting up ridiculous numbers, was an all-star this season. They also acquired Clint Capella mid-season from the Houston Rockets in like a 4-team trade with like a million players in it to go along with John Collins in the front court, who was suspended for drug abuse earlier in this, or drug use, not abuse, earlier in the season. This team always tends to do very well in every rebuild that I do, so hopefully that remains the case for me because I'm on a little bit of a cold streak. Haven't won a championship in a rebuild in like I think 3 rebuilds. So hopefully the Hawks will be the team that snaps that streak. And yeah, kind of excited. This team should be really fun to use. And yeah, let's go win the Hawks a championship. Alright, the very first trade I'll be doing is a nice salary dump, sending Dwayne Dedmon to the Clippers for Patrick Beverley. Can I add a few picks? Because I also need a backup point guard. 2 seconds and Dwayne Dedmon for Beverley. Let's see if they do it. And let us see. And they do. So welcome, Pat. Okay, the next trade I'm going to be doing is I'm going to see what I can get for Jeff Teague. Don't really want him on the team. Wondering if I could do Tristan Thompson and Matt Mooney. That's interesting. I would rather... Okay, yeah, there we go. So welcome Tristan Thompson to the team. Nice expiring contract at the end of the season. Also a nice backup center to back up Clint Capella. So looking at the opening roster for Season 1, here it is. Very, very solid. I think we should make the playoffs knowing how the Hawks do in 2K. Like I said earlier, they normally do very, very well. I want to give Cam Reddish some minutes. There we go. Yeah, so there's the roster. Not too shabby, so let's go ahead and simulate to the end of season number 1. Alright, at the end of season number 1, Luka Doncic is the MVP, averaging nearly a triple-double. Ja Morant is the Rookie of the Year. Yusuf Nurkic is the 6th Man of the Year. Like I said in my last video, I think I'm just going to end up stop showing these because it is just always the same it's just always the same players every year. Looking at the All-NBA teams, we have no one on the first team. Second team, no one on there either. Looking at the All-NBA third team, Trae Young does make the team. That is very, very nice to see, averaging 28 points and 7 assists on 50% shooting and 44% from 3. No one on the all-defensive teams and no one on the all-rookie teams. Actually, never mind, scratch that. DeAndre Hunter made the all-rookie second team. That's cool to see. Alright, so we are the number 5 seed in the Eastern Conference. We finished 48 and 34 on the season. Taking a look at the Eastern Conference standings, there they are. We finished 2 games back of the Bucks for the 3 seed. A little disappointing. But again, it's only year 1, that's okay. Not trying to win it all this season. Looking at the player stats, here they are. Very, very solid. 5 players scoring in double figures. That is great to see. So yeah, let's look at the Raptors roster. With no Kawhi Leonard, obviously. There it is, very similar to the team in real life. They have Patty Mills, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But real quick, let's see if any major trades happened this season. Nothing really. Yeah, there are trades. Yeah, so no big trades happened. So let's go ahead and simulate the round. Hopefully we can advance to the semifinals, but again, not the biggest deal if we don't. We're down 2-0. We win game 3. That's cool. Can we win game 4? No, we cannot. Down 3-1. And are we going to lose in 5? Yep. All right. So we lost in 5 in the first round in season number 1 to the Toronto Raptors. And wow, the number 1 seeded Celtics lost to the Magic in the first round. The Sixers lost to the Nets in the first round. I really still don't understand why the Nets are rated so... are always seeded so low in 2K. Don't really get it, but they're in the conference finals against the Raptors. Let's see who comes out on top. The Lakers beat the Mavs in the West, and in Game 7, the Raptors beat the Nets. So the Raptors and Lakers in the finals. Let's see who wins. 2-2, 3-2 Lakers, and the Lakers win the championship in 6 games. LeBron James is the finals MVP, averaging 33 and 11 with 7 rebounds. Congrats to LeBron, got his 4th ring. All right, let's go ahead and sim to the offseason. Alright, I'm going to be acquiring Robert Covington here for Bruno Fernando and our 22nd pick, I believe it was. Absolute steal, because if you go ahead and change Robert Covington to a small forward, he is now an 86, so that is literally insane. Okay, so I'm going to be offering Anthony Davis a contract. He normally goes back to the Lakers, but hopefully we can, have some good luck. Pair Trae Young with Anthony Davis. That'd be really nice to see. And wow, okay. He actually wants to come here. Wow, okay, so we just signed Anthony Davis. major free agent signing, obviously. So we now have kind of a little conjuncted, wow, what? I don't know. A little congested front court with Collins, AD, and Capella. Someone's got to go, or maybe I could have Collins off the bench, but there is the new and improved Atlanta Hawks. Anthony Davis, welcome to the team. All right, I'm going to be seeing if the Denver Nuggets will accept this trade. Bol and Michael Porter Jr. for John Collins and 3 first-round picks. Very, very interesting trade here, and they don't want to do it. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. All right, so we just got Bol and Michael Porter Jr. This team just got very, very insane. This team is very tall. As you look at our lineup there, this team is very lengthy, very young, very athletic. I feel like we're definitely championship contenders. Let's see, you can't really, all right, MPJ doesn't go up if you make him a shooting guard. Yeah, this team is literally insane. We're definitely championship contenders, I believe, in year number 2. If not, 2Ks just makes no sense. Real quick, let's see if I can just upgrade the team a little bit more. Let's see what I can get for DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish. Anything there? That one's interesting. Bledsoe, interesting. Not really, though. Mitchell, whoa, hold on. I can get really 2K. Really, the Knicks? Really? I kind of don't. I would kind of feel bad taking that, but honestly, I'm tired of not winning championships. Let's go ahead and take it. Welcome to the team, Mitchell Robinson. This team has so many front court players, so let's see what I can get for Mitchell Robinson right away. Hopefully, I can get a shooting guard because I would like to get a starting shooting guard because I'm not all that satisfied with Kevin Huerter as my starter. Looking at the options, really nothing too eye-popping, so let's try Clint Capella. Let's see if anything comes up. Normally, Zach LaVine or someone like that should come up, so if that comes up, I will take it. Let's see. No. All right, these. Oh, Gobert. No. Yeah, these all. Oh, hold on, Oladipo. That's interesting. I'll probably. Yeah, looks like I'll take that one. There we go. Welcome to the team, Victor Oladipo. That is. Or actually, well, let me add a first-round pick before I say that. No, they don't want to do it. All right. What about if I throw in a first? Will they do it? No. 2 more seconds. Will they do it? And yes, they do. So welcome to the team, Victor Oladipo. We now have our new starting shooting guard. 2 pair with Trae Young in the backcourt. So looking at the rotation for season number 2, just an absurd lineup. This team has at least 3 All-Stars on it, or it has 3 All-Stars in the starting lineup with Mitchell Robinson and Robert Covington filling out the remaining 2 spots with Michael Porter Jr. and Bol as our 2 bench centerpieces, along with Bobby Portis and Patrick Beverley. I would like to give Kevin Huerter, Bobby Portis his minutes now that I think about it. Let's go ahead and do that and give yeah, okay, let's go adjust those a little bit. Yeah, so there's the team. Definitely contenders. I think we should be a top 2 seed in the East at the minimum. So yeah, let's go simulate the season. Okay, so Luka Doncic wins the MVP once again, averaging a triple-double. Absurd numbers, especially those shooting stats. That's just unbelievable. James Wiseman wins the Rookie of the Year as a member of the New York Knicks. LaMelo Ball wins Sixth Man of the Year for the Timberwolves. Kawhi Leonard wins Defensive Player of the Year once again. Darius Garland, that's a new one, wins the Most Improved Player Award. And Rick Carlisle wins Coach of the Year for the Dallas Mavericks. Looking at the All-NBA first team, we have no one on there. Second team, Anthony Davis does make it. That is great to see. Let's look at his averages. Averaging 24.5 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists on 57% from the field with 2 blocks. Trae Young makes the All-NBA third team for the second consecutive season, averaging 27 points a game. All-defensive first team, Anthony Davis is right there. That is beautiful. And all rookie teams, we have no one, obviously. So we are the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. We went 55-27. I believe that was a 7-game improvement from the season before. I will definitely take the number 1 seed. Not going to complain. Memphis was the number 1 seed in the West. That's interesting to see. But looking at the player stats on the season, just saw Anthony Davis and Trae Young stats. Oladipo averaged 16. MPJ also averaged 16. Bol averaged 14. Bobby Portis averaged 10 off the bench. Kind of interesting considering I gave Kevin Huerter his minutes, but that's besides the point. So we're taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round. Looking at their lineup, they have Darius Garland with Colin Sexton, Kevin Porter Jr., Kevin Love, and Andre Drummond with Larry Nance, DeAnthony Melton, Cedi Osman, Ante Zizic, Dante Exum off the bench. Let's go ahead and simulate. We should beat this team fairly easily. If not, I'm going to cry. And of course, we lose game 1. Of course, okay, alright. No, 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 no. This is not happening. I'm simcasting it. I don't care if it's cheating. It's not even really cheating, but I don't care. I'm going to simcast. I'm not losing to the 8-seeded Cavaliers. There we go. Win game 3. Can we just please win game 4 and tie it up at 2? I cannot believe I'm even saying this right now because we should easily have swept this team, but it's 2-2. Game 5, going back to Atlanta. Let's just beat them in 6 games. Hopefully, we can just, okay, all right, squeaked out game 5 by 3. In game 6, let's close them out. And let's see, up, all right, no. All right, so we're going to game 7. Hopefully, we can just win and not lose so I don't have to tear my face off. And wow, we won 153 to 131, taking on the Brooklyn Nets in the second round with Kyrie and KD. Again, they are not a top 4 seed. Really don't understand that logic at all because I have injuries turned off. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. A healthy Kyrie and KD should be a top 4 seed in the East, but nevertheless, we are taking them on in the second round. Let's go ahead and simulate. Hopefully we can beat them. I would not be surprised if we lost. We win the first 2 games, win game 3, and wow, okay, so we just swept the Brooklyn Nets after going down 2-0 to the Cavs in the first round. But we're now taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Looking at their lineup, pretty much the same. The starters are the same. They have OG Anunoby now. Yeah, so their team's pretty similar. I think this should be a toss-up. I would not be surprised if we won or lost. But real quick, let's just go take a look at the transactions, see if anything major happened. Draymond always gets traded, but he got traded for Carmelo in this one. That's interesting. And yeah, there are trades. So let's go ahead and simulate the round. Hopefully we can advance to the NBA Finals. We are tied at 1. We lose game 3, win game 4. Win game 5, can we advance to the finals? Yes, we can. So we are now in the NBA Finals, taking on the Dallas Mavericks, the MVPs, the man himself, Mr. Luka Doncic. With Kristaps Porzingis, they now have Boogie on the bench. That is interesting, with Aaron Baines as well. So 2 centers on their bench. We win game 1 and 2, lose game 3, win game 4, and lose game 5, and we win game 6 and win the championship. The streak is over. I finally have won a championship. It feels like it's been so long. Anthony Davis is the Finals MVP, averaging 32 points and 9 rebounds on 66% shooting from the field. Looking at the box score in Game 6, AD and Trae Young leading the way, 26 and 25 apiece. And yeah, let's go to the offseason. Okay, so I'm pretty much just running it back for the 3rd and final season. Why not? Obviously, we won the championship, so why not repeat? It feels so good to say that I won a championship. It feels like it's been so long after all the failed rebuilds over the last couple days. But yeah, let's go ahead and simulate to the end of the 3rd season. Hopefully, we can go back to back in Atlanta. Alright, at the end of season number 3, Luka Doncic wins another MVP award. Cade Cunningham wins Rookie of the Year as a member of the, if it'll load, member of the Orlando Magic. DeMarcus Cousins wins the 6th Man of the Year for the Knicks. Kawhi wins Defensive Player of the Year for the Jazz. That is interesting. Darius Bazley wins Most Improved, and Rick Carlisle wins Coach of the Year. Looking at the All-NBA teams, here they are. We have no one on the first team, but Anthony Davis makes the second team once again. Trae Young makes the third team once again. That is awesome to see. AD also makes the All-Defensive second team once again, and we have no one on the All-Rookie teams. So, looking at the standings, we finished 63-19, an 8-game jump from last season, and wow, look at that, we finished 15 games up on the number 2 seed in the East. That is ridiculous. We should easily go back to the NBA Finals, but you know, you never know with 2K sim logic. But looking at the stats, Trae Young and AD averaged 27 and 21 respectively, with Oladipo, MPJ, and Bol Bol averaging in double figures as well. So, yeah, so we're the number 1 seed once again. Looking at the trades from the season, if anything major happened, wow. The Blazers traded McCollum to the Magic for Gary Harris and Mason Plumlee. The Pistons traded Draymond Green to the Kings. And everything else looks pretty fluid except for that Millsap for Horford trade. That's pretty cool, former teammates getting traded for one another. But, yeah, so we're taking on the Brooklyn Nets in the first round. Don't understand how they are the 8th seed. It just makes no sense to me. But there's the team. They have Denzel Valentine, JJ Barea. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we beat them. We lose game 1, of course. Win game 2. That's cool. Can we win game 3? No, we can't. All right, must win game 4, and we win it. All right, 2-2. Let's go up 3-2. No, we can't. And let's see, we lost in 6. Wow. Wow. Okay. That sucks. We won 63 games and then lost in 6 to the Nets. Obviously, that's not a regular 8 seed as they have Kyrie and Kevin Durant. But still, we should have beaten them. We should have repeated. Very, very upsetting. But you know what? Honestly, after the last couple rebuilds I've done, I will definitely take a championship as we won the season before. And as you see, the Dallas Mavericks beat the Boston Celtics in the NBA Finals. Luka Doncic is the Finals MVP, averaging 27, 13, and 13. That is absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, here's the final roster. AD got up to a 99 overall. Trae Young got up to a 96. And yeah, so very, very good team. Probably the best team I've ever made in this. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this one. So as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.